Hello, this is David and welcome to episode number 43 of Make Me Proud, the YouTube series documenting my campaign to become a better sprint swimmer. And this weekend, once more, I'm at Ponds Forge in Sheffield for the Swim England Masters National Short Course Championships 2023. That's right, it's the big one. It's the competition that I've trained all year round for, and here's hoping that this weekend is going to pay off with some really good races and, fingers crossed, some personal bests. As always, I've got the usual lineup of races for you, including the 50 and 100 meters freestyle, as well as the 50 meters fly. I've even thrown in a cheeky 200 meters free in there for you as well. So if you would hit the like button, I would very much appreciate it. And remember to subscribe to this channel to make sure that you're notified of whenever I upload any new videos. But otherwise, without any further ado, let's dive right in to this weekend's action.
And finishing first, lane 6, Sophie Croydon-Kempster from Crawley, 29.77. We now have the last heat of the 50 fly, heat 22. Referee.
So off to a flying start in the 50 meters butterfly, if you pardon the pun, with a time of 30.57 seconds, beating my previous personal best from Scottish Nationals earlier this year of 31.42 seconds by 0.85. That's a massive 0.85 personal best, and I am absolutely over the moon. I don't know where that swim has come from. My goal today was ultimately just to beat that time from Scotland, and I have absolutely smashed it. I'm so absolutely thrilled, and yeah, off to a cracking start already.
You see the club. Any of the above.
So a 28.39 in the 50 meters freestyle, which constitutes a personal best by 0.19 seconds, my previous personal best being a 30.58. And although I've got to be happy with the personal best, at the same time I'm frustrated with that swim, as I'm just left wondering at what could have been in that race. My dive, although the reaction time was okay, not quite as good as 50 meters freestyle, but still reasonably good. My entry was awful, meaning that I went too deep when doing the underwaters. I had to do more fly kicks than I normally would do, and therefore I just lost a whole load of momentum before going into my swim, which lost me a significant amount of time. Then on the tumble turn, I didn't turn close enough to the wall, which means I didn't get a good enough push off, again losing momentum there and dropping vital tenths of a second. So despite the time being a 28.39, I really feel as though I could have gone a 27.9, maybe even a 27.8 in that race. So happy, yes, with the personal best, but at the same time disappointed that it wasn't a personal best that was a lot quicker.
And finishing first there, lane 6, Megan Alcorn, 109.27. Sneaking into second place, Emma Simmons in lane 0, 109.51. And third, Stephanie Barron in lane 5, 110.12. Now we have off for heat 10.
Maximals in heat 13, Jonathan Saunders, Neil Barnes, Kevin Simmons, Alex Metcalf, David Westcough, Michael Smith, Robert Scott, Mark Paxton, Simon Griffiths and Matthew Lees. The heat is going to be won from lane 6 in the end there. Robert Scott of Polestar, 1 minute, 0.51.
So a 102.21 in the 100 metres freestyle, 0.4 seconds off of the personal best that I set in Glasgow in late April of this year. So really disappointed with that swim, mainly because I thought that a personal best would definitely be on the cards today, just based on how things have been going in training and just how well especially the 50 metres freestyle went yesterday, and also having taken off that nearly 0.2 seconds off of my 50 metres freestyle time. It just, you know, it just, in my head, it was almost a guarantee that I'd be getting a personal best in the 100 metres today. Reasons that I didn't, mainly because I just absolutely tanked it on the second 50, especially in the last 12.5 meters of that final 25. I just had no beans left in the tank, meaning, yeah, I just died and couldn't come into the wall, you know, nice and strong, losing a huge amount of time. Two potential reasons for that as well. So first off, I may have gone out a bit too quickly on the first 50. I went out in a 29.39, I believe, whereas in Glasgow I went out in a 29.97. So I went out significantly quicker in this 100 meters, and therefore maybe I just didn't give myself enough. Maybe I just went out too fast and then just absolutely tanked on that second 25. Other reason might have been just feeling really tired. I'm not sure I got a good night's sleep. In that regard, my Whoop is telling me that I'm, wasn't the best recovered going into today, and I didn't get a great night's sleep, which might be because when I finished my 50 meters freestyle yesterday, we then drove home, ate, and then it was quickly to bed, meaning that I didn't have enough time to digest my food before putting my head down on the pillow, which keeps you awake for a significant period of time, meaning that I didn't settle down, get a good night's sleep, and then come in today feeling massively refreshed. So those are the two key reasons that I think today didn't go so well. Had I gotten a good night's sleep, maybe the way in which I went out on the first 50 in this 100 meters free, you know, I might have been able to maintain that and come back. That's certainly the time that I need to be holding at the very least if I want to get under that 60-second mark in the 100 meters freestyle. But yeah, ultimately incredibly disappointed with today's swim. Not even a personal best, and I suppose that's just how it goes. But an opportunity to make up for it in 2 weeks' time at the South Yorkshire Masters meet. That is once again at Ponds Forge. You know, three meets at Ponds Forge in 5 weeks. It's ridiculous, but that's got touch pads at both ends, so good for the springiness, and hopefully this time I'll be able to nail those tumble turns, which again I didn't do so great on. Each one I turned far too early, didn't get a great spring off of each one, and again, which just results in less time and more power that I actually have to put into the swim, which again probably contributed to me feeling so tired on that final length and going into the wall. So really need to nail those tumble turns so that I conserve my energy in the swim to really come home strong. So a 2:18.71 in the 200 metres freestyle, constituting a personal best of over 3.5 seconds. Super chuffed with that swim for obvious reasons. You know, 3.5 second PB is nothing to be snuffed at. Felt as though I might have been able to go a little bit faster. However, on this one, I decided to hold a little bit back in the tank just to make sure that I got that PB. I felt I probably could have gone out a little bit quicker and held some back end speed. Maybe didn't put on the burners on the last 50 early enough, so maybe missed out on a second or two there. However, you know, just really happy to have gotten that massive PB and have finally gone under that 2:20 mark. So another good result for this weekend. So that's it from me here at Ponds Forge and the Swim England Masters Nationals Championships 2023. I hope you've enjoyed watching my videos and breakdowns of my races following each event. It's been an absolute pleasure this weekend, as it is always. Thank you very much for watching. I've been David Westcough, and I'll see you again next time. Subscribe to my channel to make sure that you're notified of whenever I upload any new videos. Click on the thumbnail to watch another video of mine, or for my fellow master swimmers, to gain clarity and confidence on how to eat in order to improve your swim times, head to westcough.com/masterclass.